And we are getting a bird's eye view of a very unusual situation in a beautiful upscale part of town. A Paradise Valley home literally blowing up over the weekend.
And the explosion leveling one home and damaging 8 others nearby. So take a look at the video that we have. In speaking with people who live nearby, this is known as kind of the Hollywood Hills of the Valley, some people call it. Take a look at the damage there. It happened near 36th Street and Lincoln. Troy Barrett is in SkyFOX this morning. He joins us live, and when you see it from the sky, Troy, wow, this did incredible damage.
Yeah, this is one of those situations where you just look at it and you just shake your head wondering what in the world happened. And also when you look at the devastation, you're thinking, well, this is just an incredible thing that happened and probably really scary for everyone in this entire area. We're looking at the damage now. There's some folks here working, trying to make sure that they can get some fencing up around this and protect the area, but you can see the house. It is demolished. There is nothing left of it. There's obviously fire left over from that explosion as well. And the sort of steel roof that it had, you can see those pieces just laying in many areas. There are some spots here where we see debris that is still laying around. Of course, to the upper right of the house is where the road is, and you can kind of see where they've tried to clean up the area there where a lot of the debris fell. You can see that sort of white maybe drywall leftovers from the road there. Also down the street, you can see big chunks of parts of the house still laying on both sides of the road and even into the open desert itself. This is just an incredible scene. This house, if you're not sort of familiar where we are, about 36th Street and Lincoln, one of the more famous neighbors in this area, just up the street, is this Frank Lloyd Wright house that has been for sale a couple of times here in the area. And so you can tell that this is a really expensive part of town, and the devastation here is just incredible.
Wow.
It looks like, Troy, the blast was almost directional to where, like, would that be the east, all that debris in the street? It's almost like it shot to the right of as the screen as I'm looking at it, or a lot of it did anyway.
Yeah, the bottom of your screen is south. So you see a bunch of debris to the south. You see a bunch of debris to the east as well. And then there's a big chunk of the roof and all of the metal parts of the roofing that are kind of to the north. So it looks like it went up and kind of landed a big bulk of it to the back or to the north of the house. And then other parts of the house just sort of blew out in the easterly to southeasterly direction. So it's a pretty wild scene here to see all of the debris and pieces of the house just kind of everywhere.
Man.
So we say, Troy, that at 8 other homes or several others damaged. Is it because all of those pieces of steel were, when the blast happened, they were ended up in other people's yards or on other people's property?
Yeah, we've seen over the last 24 hours or so neighbors that had big chunks of the house in their yards themselves.
And their windows were blown out, weren't they, Troy? Is this the house that had the windows blown out?
There were some houses that had windows blown out. I believe it's this home here. I can take you down there and you can see the wood
look at
that they put up.
So this is the house. I did a cool house on this place.
Oh, that's the house?
2 weeks ago.
Well, that was a beautiful home. That was the actual house you were in?
This is the home I was in, yeah. And right above that house. These are some really nice homes.
Yeah. All right, we got to go, Troy. We'll have more on this story for you coming up on later editions of Fox 10 News. But thank you, Troy, for the update there.